you, I'm a drama setter. I'll be the first to set it, homie, you can bet it. Just don't get in the way of my cheddar, man, cause I'm a drama setter. I don't go looking for no trouble, but somehow the trouble always finds me. Don't make me heavy in the...
Yo, what's up, man? It's your boy, HipHopGamer. Listen, man, I have a legend in the making with me right now, man. Castlevania Lord of Shadows look crazy, and first of all, I just want to say congratulations on producing this title. Like, it looks incredible, and it'll be an honor for you to hold the belt for a second, son. And just give it a spin, man. You just gotta give it a spin, man. It'll be an honor, man. You gotta give it a spin. You gotta give it a spin.
Give it a spin. Word.
Yeah, son, that's what I'm talking about, all right? Now, quick question, what was the inspiration behind this version of Castlevania? Because we grew up with Castlevania, we love it. But to see it like this next generation is mind-blowing. So what was the inspiration on bringing it back like this?
Sure, the biggest inspiration for us was the original 8-bit console game. What we wanted to do was to bring that back up to date into 3D. So, you know, we kind of took the premise of that, which was Lone Warrior battling supernatural creatures with a whip. And we basically used that as the kind of design goal. And then from there, we built a 3D game around it.
Yo, it looks incredible. Now, I played the game already, and the control is extremely tight. Like, it's extremely tight. It works very well. And I finally learned how to do the quick time portion and stuff like that. So it was really incredible. But one thing that somebody told me that blew me away was the monsters and the boss battles that we will be encountering. And correct me if I'm wrong, but will we be seeing a 70-foot monster, like a whole battle with him? Explain that.
Yeah, you're going to see some big bosses in this game. We call them Titans, and these are kind of like enemy battles where, you know, you use all your combat skills, all your platforming skills, all your puzzle skills in one place. So, and all these fights take place in real time. So, you know, you got to climb up these guys, you got to find the runes to destroy, and you got to bring them down with all your own skills. You know, wow. Which is. Yeah, pretty spectacular, and there's a few of them in the game, so.
All right, now, this is Castlevania we talk about, so I know there's a ton of weapons, I see the daggers, I see so many things that you got going on here. Throughout the game, what more can we expect of the game in terms of how your character evolves with weapons and new things to do in terms of, going against the enemies?
Sure, well, basically, when you kill enemies, you get experience points, and that's like your currency in the game.
All right,
so you spend those experience points on new combos, new movements for the character.
Okay.
As you said, you've got your secondary weapons, your daggers, your holy water, but you've also got your magic. So you've got your light and your shadow magic, and you can combine that with different combos and with your secondary weapons to get different effects. So, you know, the possibilities are endless. Yeah.
That's, wait. So you could combine, like, the magic with different, like, formats. So basically it's like, it's more personal because you could customize the way you want to kill the enemies.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, some players want to play, you know, using the light magic and play more defensively. Other players, you know, they're much more aggressive, they want to use shadow magic. You can use either, you can play how you want to. That's the cool thing about it.
That's incredible. Now, one thing I saw about this game that was very impressive is the vista. Like the level design, the vistas is incredible. Now, I see that you got like side-scrolling and you got the overall 3D presence. It looks incredible. Now, I have to say this. A lot of people, when they saw this game, they made a comparison to the God of War title. Now, I love God of War, and I love what I'm playing here so far. But you as a producer of this game, what can you say, or what are you trying to do to separate yourself from God of War and show why Castlevania is the next big game to get?
Yeah, I think it's all important to remember that Castlevania's been kicking ass since, you know, the 80s. There are many things about Castlevania that have been borrowed by other games, and, you know, we're just taking some of those things back.
Oh, that was a dope answer. That was crazy. All right, now let me ask you a question. In terms of, like, story,
yeah.
You know, does this story continues from the older games back in the day, or is this something completely brand new that we're seeing for the first time with the story of Castlevania?
Well, it's a brand new story, but it does figure the Belmonts, and certainly you're going to meet characters, and there are certain story elements that Castlevania fans are going to remember that we've slipped in there for the fans. But, you know, one of the things we wanted to do is bring in a lot of new gamers to the series, so we've kind of started again. It's a bit like Marvel's Ultimates, you know, where they reimagined Spider-Man, they reimagined the X-Men. That's kind of what we're doing with this. So we're basically showing players, you know, why do the Belmonts hunt the creatures at night? How did that happen? And, you know, this game answers that question.
Wow, oh my God, like, do you guys understand who I'm talking to right now? Like, this is Castlevania, like, we grew up on this, and, like, you guys are taking it to the next level. So, let me ask you a question, like, on the PlayStation 3 and 360 next generation, you know, what's some of the things that you guys is like doing in terms of technology to be able to pull off some of the things that we're seeing? Because at first we only thought that, you know, Sony Santa Monica could pull off the Titans. Now we're seeing that you guys do it, and you know, going above and beyond. So from a technology standpoint, what are you guys doing, or what engine are you using to make this game look the way it does?
Well, the developer, Mercury Steam, who are based in Spain, they've got their own proprietary technology, so it's their own engine. So it has a very unique look and feel to it. You know, it depicts stone and rock and all the kind of textures that you want to see in amazing detail. So it gives the game a painted look. And the other secret weapon we got is obviously Kojima Productions, coming on board, helping us, working with us, giving us advice, technical know-how, and that's helped to make a kind of quite unique looking game, I hope.
Now let me ask you this. I know multiplayer is a big thing, but we all know Castlevania is focused on single player.
Yeah.
But in this day and age, in the way games is evolving, will we ever see like Castlevania have a, you know, like a partner or some sort of co-op or even multiplayer in this new franchise that we have?
This particular game sort of focuses on single player, but certainly in the game you meet up with new characters, and one in particular is called Zobek, who's played by Patrick Stewart. You may remember him from Star Trek.
Oh my God, you serious? That's insane right there. All right, cool, bad.
So he joins up with Gabriel, and together you guys kind of play together. He's like your mentor, he gives you advice and helps you, but also there are certain puzzles and areas in the game where you need two players. So this character's kind of computer controlled, so.
Oh, yeah. That's dope right there. That just brings more dynamics to the game. Like, that's insane. So now, I know everybody, you know, like love the fact that I'm gonna tell you right now, this is what I feel you should do, and this would be huge for the industry. But it'd be amazing if you guys did a high definition version of the classic Castlevania that came back on an 8-bit systems back in the days. Like, do you guys got any plans for like a limited edition Castlevania, or a possibility of bringing back the old one just for the fans?
Well, I'm not too sure what the plans are. You know, I'm not one of the big fishes at Konami, but certainly this title's got a few secrets in there. I think if you use the Konami code, you're going to get a little surprise.
Oh, for real?
Especially if you love the 8-bit game.
Oh yeah, of course. Oh my God, like that is incredible. That's insane right there. Now, me personally, seeing that this is brand new for the franchise, like, will we be seeing more of Lord of Shadows? Will there be a part 2, or what are you guys working on? Because this game is almost, you know, basically done.
Well, we hope to release some new DLC. So sometime in December there'll be new levels, new monsters, new features, new skills for the player to learn. I mean, this game it'll take about 20 hours to finish, so it's a huge game. And, you know, it's got a big payoff, it's got a proper ending, very satisfactory. But for those who want to continue the adventure, the DLC hopefully will fill that gap.
Oh, wow. Oh, this is incredible. I'm not going to keep you too much longer, but, I mean, everybody want to get their hands on this game. Will we be seeing a demo soon for this title?
Yeah, sure. Probably a couple of weeks before the game gets released, there'll be a demo on PlayStation Network and Xbox Live.
All right, now, I have another idea, and I've been blowing this up because I think it's one of the greatest features that Sony has on their system. But PlayStation Plus, a lot of people is getting involved and subscribing to it because they have a thing called Game Trial, where you can play the game for an hour, and it's the full game, the one that you would buy in the stores.
Yeah.
If people could play Castlevania for an hour, I know they're going to want to buy it, and it'll generate more sales. Is there any possibility you'll do a deal with Sony to bring this game to PlayStation Plus for the PlayStation Plus users?
Well, I'm certainly open to it. You know, if Sony's up for it, we're up for it. So.
Oh, you heard that right now. I know everybody at Sony. We got to make this happen. We have to make this happen. So all I got to say is congratulations, and we look forward to seeing more Castlevania. The game is amazing, man. Like, seriously, the cinematics, like the graphics, the detail, the textures, it's on another level, man. And I really, really appreciate it, and we can't wait to see more. Now, you said the game was like 20 hours long, so I can imagine how epic it's going to be. In your opinion, from your playthrough of the game, what's the most exciting, like, moment or the most exciting trophy or achievement that the gamers can expect to receive?
I think I know I shouldn't say this, but the end of the game is pretty spectacular. And, you know, if someone's going to invest $60 of their money, they're going to pay 20 hours and they're going to want a big payoff. And we definitely deliver a payoff right at the end of the game. And I hope people will be intrigued by the story. I think it opens up new possibilities for the future. And certainly for Castlevania fans, hopefully they're going to be thrilled.
Now I got to tell you this. Competition is big in this industry. Now, after Sony after the God of War 3 team sees what you guys do, they're going to be like, wow, like, that's amazing. And you know they're going to try to come back at you and do something amazing. Are you prepared for the challenge against the mighty Kratos, Castlevania versus Kratos? This is crazy. Like, are you ready for the challenge?
Yeah, we're ready for it, but we respect the God of War team. We think their games are amazing. It's not really been an influence on this particular game, but we love what they do, and absolutely, I think a healthy competition is always good.
Well, I can tell you right now, this game, I can almost guarantee you that it'll sell between 2 to 4 million, maybe even more. So I'm gonna do my best to help you guys out promoting it, and congratulations so much. It's an honor to talk to you, man. Seriously, man. Yo, it's your boy, HipHopGamer. You already know what it is. One love and God bless. Castlevania, Konami, and it's gangster, man. Got my man Dave spinning the belt. That's how we do. And we out.